Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. As you could have seen, or as you have seen by the title of this video, I am talking about a very, very serious topic, which is mom guilt. Mom guilt is a feeling of not doing enough, feeling like you're making like bad decision for your child. For me, mom guilt for me was not spending enough time with my child. I wasn't spending so much time with my child because she doesn't live with me. She lives with her father's family. And then hey, silungu bafethu. Khuluma isiNgesi. Ngikho right. So basically what I have been feeling recently was the guilt of not being there for her, the guilt of not really knowing who she is as a, because obviously when a child tends to grow, they develop a certain personality. Like people will say, like I would even halela abantu when they saying, sorry that I keep looking, I'm outside so I keep looking everywhere, things are distracting me. So I would feel very guilty, especially if I'm on social media and seeing mothers flaunting their babies, being the greatest mother they could be. And I'm like, okay, here I am with a child who's turning 6 this year. She turned 6 yesterday. Hey, Baba, mommy loves you. So, my daughter just turned 6 yesterday, and I felt it the most yesterday because it was the first time that she spent her birthday far from me. I've always made sure that her birthdays will be spent with me because I don't get to spend each and every day with her. A reason of that, a little bit of backstory, was that she lives with her father's family. So because I was a student at the time that I got her, so they helped me with her, taking care of her because I was still a student. I had to continue with my studies. And so I would feel really guilty if I didn't call at the time that I said I was gonna call at, and then I'd feel guilty if I didn't buy whatever she asked for. Like I'd feel guilty about the most littlest things ever. And I went on to Google because Matsibat's always come through for us, always comes through. And then I got strategies of how to get over mom guilt. I don't think you ever really get over it, but just to manage it, and in a way that I don't end up now being obsessed by the fact that I'm not close to my child. I am in the process of getting her school this side and bringing her to stay with me next year. So I hope you get what I mean. So mom guilt used to really strike me when I was a full-time student because I had assignments, and I was a full-time student working full-time. Well, not I wasn't a full-time, like I was a part-time student working full-time and just pushing life. And it wasn't easy because I'd feel really guilty about a lot of things, the calls, the spending of time with her, because I never really had quality time unless equally zivaliwe. So it was a huge struggle. It still is, because yesterday she was turning 6, and I think I've said that. Yesterday she was turning 6, and in network, guys, was killing me. As it was killing me, I couldn't call on time. I had promised myself. You know what's so hard about this thing? I don't know if I should call it a disease or a disorder. What's so hard about it is the fact that I'd promised myself, not nobody else, not her, not her family members, not nobody else, me, that I'm going to call imminently at this time. And when I don't call her at that exact time, I would feel so bad. So Izolo had a little bit of glitches everywhere and there. So I couldn't call. I called in the morning, but I couldn't speak to her in the morning. So I couldn't say happy birthday on time, on my own time. It's nobody's time frame or whatever. It's the time frame I made for myself. So it was killing me, the fact that I didn't call on time. So I've got solutions, okay? I'm not going to come with problems here and not solutions, honeys. So, my solution is stay away from the things that make you feel down and don't make you feel like you're a good mother. Try not to set time frames. If you happen to have saved them, or to have put time frames for yourself to say I'm going to spend time with I'm going to spend quality time with my child at this moment. Don't beat yourself up if you don't actually meet that promise that you made to yourself. And then try to revisit your values as to when you decided to keep this when you decided to keep this child and give birth to them. What were your values? Your values will remind you that you're still on the right path, you're still doing great, you just going through life just like anybody else. And also, um don't feel too guilty if you see other mothers who are spending time or who are living with their children spending time together. Be inspired instead. Take that into notes and make sure that you maybe like you apply it to into your life, but in a way that suits you. Don't try and be exactly what you saw maybe on social media or whatever. So yeah, do that. Don't beat yourself up too much. Cause I did that yesterday, and when I called my child this morning, she wasn't even there. I was like, so I beat up myself the whole day for this happy child because she was just happy that I called. She didn't even hold me accountable for the fact that I couldn't call her on her birth date exactly. She was just happy that I called and said happy birthday. She didn't even realize that it's the day after her birthday. She's a sweet child. I love you, Pumpy Pumpy. So yeah, let's be good mothers and remember why we do the things we do and make the decisions we make for our children, and we're just going to be fine like that. Thank you very much. I've made this video very long. I talk a lot. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share. Please share. I know I'm not a very consistent type of person, but I think I'm coming back to YouTube now. Thank you very much. Bye.